EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out boardwalk hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Mike Tyson's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring wars. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it. Dawson's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! His adversary, professional record, 29 victories, with 17 knockouts and 1 defeat, Bad Chad Dawson!
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Opening round, scheduled for 10. Fires right back at him. Blocks that punch. A well-placed left hand up top. A little head hunting with the right. That is a sharp uppercut by Chad Dawson. Hit the body. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. He gets hit, but he gives it right. Big shot comes crashing home. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
Dawson's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. able to get away from that headshot with the block. Tyson scores with a jab. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Off the target by Mike Tyson. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I see something like this. I think it was in a film library, watching it hammering Hank.
That's a big right. Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Left to the body. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mike Tyson. Wow! Unbelievable! Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Dawson's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who is damaged. But what about those 60 seconds? Did you see that? How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Mike Tyson.
I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall in the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much anticipated main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Mike Tyson's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Jones Jr. is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
54 victories with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats. From Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Teddy, in trying to break down this matchup of Mike Tyson facing an unorthodox, awkward, unconventional kind of fighter, I guess, you try to make the comparison of who else has given him problems in his career that maybe leans towards this style.
Yeah, I'll pop one out. I'll go back to the amateurs. Henry Tillman. He lost to Olympic trials twice this time. He got frustrated. The guy was boxing. The guy was pot shot. The guy understood what not to do. Don't stand in front of him and, make it into a physical match. And, he wound up winning. He wound up getting his way, being successful with Iron Mike.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Roy Jones Jr.'s knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Not much action as he just ties up. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Double up your punching.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Teddy, you can try to put a label on Roy Jones Jr., but I don't know that you can necessarily classify him as any one style of boxing.
No, he's a guy that breaks the rule book. He would drive traditional trainers batsy. I mean, they would get nuts because he does everything you're not supposed to do. He pulls back from punches instead of slipping them. He drops his hands instead of keeping his hands up. He dares you to make a mistake, and he dares you to catch him while he's making mistakes. If there's ever a guy that you could compare him to, I would say a little bit to Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali was the engineer. He was the pioneer of making wrong right.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Roy able to block that punch. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And he just holds on there. A headshot blocked. Roy Jones Jr. putting forth a great combination there. He scored well after being hit himself. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. A good block by Mike Tyson. Tyson has a very underrated jab, and he shows it off here. Tyson's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Good exchange. He fires back.
Let it go.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? 90 seconds to go here in this round. Jones is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Watch the hook.
Iron Mike lands the left. Good. Commits to the straight right. Tyson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. And he returns on that exchange. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Roy Jones. Big shot. How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch. So after being knocked down, now some major questions to be answered by Roy Jones Jr. What an excellent two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. And Roy blocks that punch. Goes up top with a right hand. Roy Jones Jr.'s defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Solid shot again downstairs. Jones is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. And that's the end of round two. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
It's tough to assess, but Roy Jones Jr.'s cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
And I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Little double jab to the head. Tyson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Roy Jones Jr. was all shook up. Right now, his corner is imploring him to simply get up. Roy Jones Jr. still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head.
Oh! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nothing there on the punch by Roy Jones. Good return fire. What a big shot. Roy Jones Jr.'s down after that punch. This fight could soon be over. This fight is over. Tyson's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Tyson.
probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout.